Do you want me to go to Azshara? Do you want me to go to Northern Barrens? Or do you want me to go to Silverpine on the Eastern Kingdoms? I will go wherever you guys want. What's up, guys? This is Kephas, and we are back with more WoW leveling. I asked you guys to vote where I should go, and you chose Silverpine. So here we are in the first area of Silverpine. I've got the command to go to Silverpine, and this is where it took me. So we're going to get right into the questing here. I actually have never leveled Silverpine past this quest right here because I was told to come here and see this. This is a really cool moment. While Sylvanas talks, I'm going to walk away because I don't want to talk over her. Basically what's going to happen, she's going to show the Lich King how they've, got the Vicryll on their side now, and they can resurrect new Forsaken, and Garrosh is mad about it because he thinks it goes against nature, and he says she's basically like the Lich King, and she gets mad at him, and he calls her the B word, for a female dog. I don't swear, sorry. And it was one of my favorite moments in all of Cataclysm, because at the time, I thought Garrosh was going to... I actually liked Garrosh at first. I'm one of those guys that actually did like him at first. I was hoping that Blizzard would do something that they don't do very often, which is make an anti-hero character, because everybody's always either like a big-time hero or a big-time villain, and I guess some people could say that Sylvanas is an anti-hero, kind of, sort of, maybe, I don't know. But very rarely do you have like this, just tough dude who's just like this anti-hero where like he's kind of a jerk, but he's awesome and he does kind of the right thing, kind of like what he did in Stone Talon for the Horde and killed that one guy for doing what he ended up doing later with the mana bombs. It was really disappointing because I really liked Garrosh's character in Cataclysm at first, and they kind of took it down this, he becomes evil path in Pandaria, and I was really, I'm not gonna lie, pretty disappointed with Lich King, with the Garrosh character. So that's my thoughts on Garrosh. But back to the system at hand. I don't even know what that means. Basically, we are in Silverpine. We're going to level up here for a while until we get to the next zone. I think Silverpine is a 10 to 20 zone. Yeah. Wait, that's Trishfall. Oh, okay, yeah, 10 to 20, so we'll go to 20, and then we'll do the voting thing again for the zones that are 20 and up. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to let you guys vote. You're going to decide my fate through this whole experience because I really enjoy the interaction. I like you guys giving me the votes and interacting and choosing what I do, kind of. And if I can think of other ways to do that, I certainly will. And also, I always enjoy your feedback. So always give feedback for watching because, it seems like a lot of people enjoy this. I've gotten a lot of great feedback. A lot of my friends. Speaking of friends, it just so happened one of my friends that plays the game with me, he had no idea that I was playing on this server that I'm playing on, and he just happened to make a character. So we created a guild, Warlords of Mulgore, because why not? And we're just going to level up a guild as we level up this character just for fun. So just a little, little personal guild to see what happens. I've never leveled up a guild by myself before. When I leveled up a guild, it was with Aleayak Est AIE, which has like 7,000 members, which is like 9 co-guilds, it was at the time. So we leveled up the guilds pretty fast to 25. It was not an issue. So we're going to see how it goes. Leveling up a guild's pretty fast now, and then back then it was really slow compared to how it is now. So it's pretty fast. I've already got like half of level 1 done, and that's just from like leveling up a new character. Got a couple other characters on this server just messing around with. I kind of like this server because it's huge, and I like large servers. So we're just kind of running around picking up quests. This is going to be a little bit less congested, I think, or at least everything's going to be more spread out because we're now in the Azeroth main area, not the island of the Wandering Isle turtle thing. So I have no idea what I'm even doing here. I did pick up professions, and I shouldn't hunt nodes while I'm doing this on camera, but it's really hard to pass them up, so I'm going to probably get them as we go, but that's okay. What am I supposed to do? I think we got to kill these guys down here, which is all fine and good. I picked up mining and enchanting because I just want to make money. That's really all I care about. I don't really care about professions, especially at this point, because you're not going to make a lot of money off of crafting professions. You might make a little bit more off of gathering professions right now, I guess, maybe. But even now, it's kind of that point in the expansion where there's not a lot of money making going to happen, really. considering that there are less people playing than normal and all that. But on this server though, there's a lot, and I actually made 6 gold by selling linen ore. I said linen ore. Oh my gosh, linen cloth. Wow. So there's money to be made on this server for sure. So that's pretty cool. But right now I'm just doing these quests and going at it. You know, we're gonna see. I'm excited to be back in Azeroth. I think I'm still in a safe zone, so the PvP certainly hasn't kicked in yet. I'm not getting ganked, but just by judging the size of this server, the amount of people that were in Orgrimmar, the amount of people that are everywhere at all times. I mean, I leveled up a goblin and I was on Kazan, and there were tons of people out there. Like, this server is ridiculous, the amount of people that are on it. So, and someone already figured it out, so I'll tell you, I'm playing on Tikandris. It's one of the largest, I guess, servers in the game. Not just PvP servers, but servers in general. It's pretty horde heavy. So at least it's horde heavy, so I shouldn't get ganked too much. Ding! Check it out, level 13. It's pretty cool. Not getting anything at level 13 though, but that's alright. But yeah, so I'm actually pretty glad you guys picked Silverpine, because I mean, it may not make great video because I might get lost because I've really never done this before, but that's just it. I've never actually done Silverpine. Most of the characters I leveled up to 90 because I have like a bunch of, like, every class at 90 on Horde side, so I've leveled up Horde quite a bit, but that was all before Cataclysm. A lot of that was for old content. So a lot of this old content, I've seen more Alliance content than I have Horde content in terms of Cataclysm. So I know a lot of you Alliance folks were disappointed that I didn't go Alliance, you know, even though it was a vote. It wasn't really my choice, and I get that. But I'm actually pretty happy that Horde was chosen, not just because I'm like a Horde guy, but because I actually haven't seen personally a lot of the Horde content, so this is pretty cool for me to see a lot of this for the first time. And so yeah, it's pretty cool. So I gotta find these things, which are really hard to see, but there are harder things to see, so it's not too bad. They glow pretty well. They're pretty big. I'm sure I've passed by some of them, and you guys are like yelling at me at the screen, like, "What are you doing? Oh my god!" So I apologize. I'll do the best I can. There's one. It's really the shadows that are messing me up. Like, by the way, some of you might recognize the music. Again, you know, I have music for hubs and I have music for zones. So if you recognize the music, leave a comment and tell me what music you're hearing in the game. You've heard a couple tracks already. I have the soundtrack mod going. I felt like this theme from a certain game was very perfect for the undead hubs. So like, I kind of have different music for different like areas. Like humans have different music. You know, undead have different music for their areas, so it just seemed like it fit well. So it's just really fun to have a mod like that, just not just for zones, but for towns and for areas that, you know, that you know, just give it a different feel. So it's just another way for me to, you know, I guess, customize my gaming experience, as I say. So that's pretty cool, you know. So I guess we're gathering crap, which is great, because, you know, these pickup quests are always fun because, you know, it's always that 100% drop rate that never happens. Like, anybody remember the quests out in Blasted Lands from back in the day when you had to gather, like, what was it? Was it gore tusks? Like the boar tusks and the condor meat or whatever, I forget. A bunch of crap, like the basilisks and everything like that. Like, you had to gather all this crap, and it never dropped, and it was for all, like, it was just a bunch of drop quests, and it never freaking, like, dropped. It was the worst thing in the history of ever. Like, I hated it. I don't know, anybody remember that crap? Because I was glad they kind of improved things a little bit, but, you know, as we're seeing right now, not so much. There's one. So, yeah. You know, what can you do? Ooh, bears drop them too. Thank God. Because, yeah. Did we get... No. Okay. This is just fantastic. I love drop quests. I mean, seriously. Why didn't I become a Skinner? I mean, you know, hopefully we can find a bunch quicker than this. Because I hate quests like this. They're the worst. The worst in the game. I'm already killed, like... I'm complaining. I'm sorry. I shouldn't complain. This game is fun. I love it. At least it's mindless. I was doing Kazan earlier, and, you know, like... a lot of people complain about, like, the... you know, the quest being boring or whatever. And when I was in Kazan, I'm kind of like in a hurry because I'm leveling, and leveling kind of just, I'm like in a hurry. And then I'm in Kazan, and there's a part of me that's kind of like getting aggravated because I have to think, you know, and it shouldn't be that way. I really shouldn't think like that. But, you know, when I'm leveling, in that moment, what I want is to level faster. So I guess sometimes I kind of enjoy the mindless, you know, experience, I guess. So, well, we've got a lot of people out here, and I've got to collect more of these things, so I'm going to do this really quickly so we can progress the story along here. Okay, good grief. Man, that took a while, but we got them all. Goodness gracious. It was a combination of the fact that there are other people out here questing, and then, you know, them not dropping, which is always fun, so, you know, what can you do? But we got it, and that's all that matters. Got a little bit of an upgrade there. I got a lot of XP. The good news is, like, I'm hitting everything like a Mack truck and, like, one-shotting pretty much everything, so it doesn't take too long. But, yeah, jeez. Like, I charge things and then they die. I don't even know if I get a hit off half the time. It's pretty funny, but that's alright. So, we're going to keep going. And, like I said, I'm having fun. And, you know what? A lot of it, you guys are making this fun for me because of the interaction. It's the voting that you guys are doing. And I'm impressed with how many votes I get. You know, I'm not going to lie. I didn't think I'd get nearly as many as I do. But, and they're always really close, too. Like, a lot of you guys wanted me to go to Ashara. And a lot of you wanted me to go to Northern Barrens. It wasn't like just split right down the middle, you know, so that was pretty cool. Let's see what am I doing here. Take a bat to the dial, show me where I can fly. What? Oh, okay, there we go. Doing a quest, I guess. Oh cool, we're gonna bomb stuff. I love these quests. But yeah, like I hope you're having fun watching me, because I am having fun interacting with you. And like I said, if I can think of more ways to do that, I will. And if you have any ideas, let me know. But it's really fun to see where you guys want me to go, and, like, you know, picking the faction. That was exciting for me because I'm anxious to see, you know, what you guys choose for me. So I'm not choosing hardly anything really. I just kind of chose my race, class, and spec, you know, which is fine because that was, you know, that's cool. But you know, the rest of a lot of it's, as much as I possibly can, I'm going to leave up to you. So, yeah, that's you know, that's kind of the deal. And it's exciting for me because, you know, I have no idea where I'm going. You know, I don't have this planned. I'm just kind of going with the flow and, you know, seeing what happens. I love these quests. These are like some of my favorite quests in the game, the bombing crap ones. So please, like, you know, keep voting. You know, if you're not voting, vote, because it's really helping. Really helping my excitement for this, and hopefully your excitement too, because it gives you something to interact with. And also, you know, where am I going to go? Where are you guys going to choose? You know, so that's kind of the idea. And so we're going to keep doing that for sure throughout this whole series, and hopefully other things that I do, we're going to try to accomplish that. So, you know, it's exciting. Hopefully it's exciting for everybody. And like I said, I'm getting a lot of great feedback, but I hope you guys enjoy this series. Always, you know, leave comments. You know, leave comments for what you want to see, and what you like, what you don't like, what you'd like to see more of. You know, how we got leveled up from exploring. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so we got Enrage. I think that's a passive, isn't it? Is it a passive? Enrage? Yes, it's passive. Cool. That's a nice passive, actually. Give me more rage, like that. We need it because I'm killing things in one shot, but it's okay. But yeah, so always leave comments, give feedback. You know, let me know what you like, because I want to keep this going. This is probably the funnest leveling experience I've ever done, and I'm not just blowing smoke. I mean that. Like, it's really fun. You know, like, so, like, seriously, you guys are awesome. Like, you're making this amazing. You know, I wasn't sure how it was gonna go, and so far, you know, I'm having a blast, and I want to keep doing it. I know a lot of you guys suggested that I switch to Fury because Fury is more fun, and yeah, it kind of is more fun, but to me it's more fun at end game, because like right now I just have to worry about one weapon. If I switch to Fury, I have to worry about two, and I only have one heirloom, so I figured I'd just do arms. And also the arms choice is part of it's because it's my way of eating crow for saying that arms is hard, because I said arms was like really hard, and people were like, or maybe I said it was easy. I can't remember, but basically, I forget what I said. But basically, people didn't like what I said about arms, so I'm playing arms to make up for people. I'm sorry, I don't even remember what I said. But anyways, that's why I'm playing arms. It has to do with me eating crow about something I said, and people didn't like it. So that's why I'm going arms. If I might switch to Fury. I might even do dual spec and like maybe do prot or something, because I've never done prot before. So I don't know how that would go, but No, we'll see. What are we doing in an outhouse? This is really weird. There's a lot of you talking to outhouses in this game. You ever notice that? Like that one out in Burning Steps or whatever? Not Burning Steps, but maybe it is Burning Steps. There's one out there. There's one, if you play Alliance, there's one in Grizzly Hills. It's the best one. You like actually poop in there or something because you hear it. It's pretty funny. So yeah. You know, I'm not going to lie. I do wish I could have done Alliance at the same time, but that'd be a lot of work. I'd love to go through the Alliance content with you guys. Maybe in the future I will. I don't know. I don't know if that'll be interesting or not. But, you know, hey. Whatever. So we've got Worgen. And if I do, by the way, I'd totally play a Worgen because they're like my favorite. Freaking, like, when I play Alliance, I love playing as Worgen. They're awesome. Like, they might be one of my favorite races in the game. And, like, when they were saying that Worgen might be the next race in WoW back in Cataclysm, I thought it was really stupid. I was like, why would they ever make Worgen a race in the game? That just seems weird to me. But they did, and it was a freaking great decision. Like, I love Worgen. I love everything about him. I love switching in and out of form. I love running wild. That's like my favorite thing ever is running wild. And, yeah, I just like them. They sniff. A lot of people get annoyed by the sniff, but I think it's cool. I think the sniffing is fine. I think they leave it alone. I think they're, like, the things they say if you do, like, /silly or /flirt or whatever, it's hilarious, the stuff they say. The female one says something really explicit, like, really explicit. So, if you have a female Worgen, do /flirt or whatever. I think it's /flirt. And do it until you hear the really explicit one. Like, they all kind of have explicit ones, but the female Worgen's flirts are some of my favorites ever. So, yeah, I think Worgen are awesome. I think, honestly, I don't think there's a race in the game I don't like. I think they're all great. Like, I could play and do play pretty much every race in the game. At one point in time or another. I just kind of tend to get more excited about the newer ones, like the Pandaren, probably my favorite race in the game. Oh my god, he just walked up to me, and it actually scared me because I wasn't really paying attention, and he was just like right up in my face. So that just happened. I'm an idiot. And we're watching a cutscene. I'm afraid to skip this cutscene because sometimes you skip cutscenes and then you miss the quest. So I'm kind of like going through this and just rambling on about how I like Worgens and races, but that legitimately terrified me when he walked right up. Like, he was looking right at the screen and he just like walked up to me, and I was like, whoa dude, are you gonna bite me through the screen then I become a Worgen? That'd be kind of cool actually, but that didn't happen, but it did scare me, so I'm an idiot. Oh, hi. Whoa, then she's looking at me. See, there's people everywhere here. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's cool though, you know, it is what it is. But I have a feeling we're gonna run into a lot of that old school like congestion where there are 10 people doing the same quest and you're like, oh my god. So, but that's alright. That's old school, man. That's how it used to be, and it was great. Actually, when I logged into the server earlier, I had to wait in queue, and like that's a screen I haven't seen in a long time, so that was pretty cool. You know, this server's huge. So Tichondris, if you ever want to play PvP, Tichondris seems cool. And when I made the guild, like, I was interacting with people, and I gotta say, like, the 4 people I interacted with to make the guild were all really cool. Like, they were really nice, and I was really surprised because I was expecting people to be like completely douchey, and they weren't. They were pretty cool. So, you know, good on you, Tichondris, for being cool like that. We don't need any of this stuff, but I'll disenchant this stuff later, which is cool. Yeah, disenchanting, I usually do disenchanting and tailoring, but I figured I'd just do it like this. I think I'll get enough materials to, you know, level up the stuff. Hey, it's Warlord Garrosh, whoever that is. Yeah, okay. We're going to go into the next area, but I think this is where we're going to call it. We got 2.5 levels. We're into Silverpine. We're going to try to get to level 20, and then we'll move on to the next zone, but it doesn't necessarily have to be Hillsbrad just because it's there. I'm going to let you guys choose. So I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I'm having a blast. I mean, I'm talking like a schoolgirl. Like, I'm sitting here just jabbering on. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you're enjoying this. Leave feedback, leave comments, like, favorite, and all that good stuff. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. This is Kephas. Until next time.